Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Kill10Rats. Welcome back to the Staglands. We're victorious. Valerian is dead. And the tower is ours. We shall move in here and... no, we have work to do. And we have a letter to pick up and read. And also some inventory management to do before we do that. Gonna try and get rid of some random junk again that we might not necessarily need at the moment. I know some of these are healing items and quite useful for healing. I think we might even leave this stuff behind since we don't really require it anymore. What else? Schumer fat. I should probably stop picking that up. And... yeah, let's get rid of all these traps as well. And then... right, there's another Inquisition Musk. There's some emeralds. A rune power ring. I think this might actually be the very first ring we find. I'm gonna try not to miss anything here. Fortunately, you can't use the scroll wheel on this one. So... it's a little bit of an exercise in finger control. Okay, we got the letter. This is all the stuff we dropped. I think those might actually be worth something. As could the cloaks potentially. And I think that was pretty much it for interesting stuff in this so far, at least on the ground. What the hell? Why are you... excuse me? Hello? I'm sorry to impose on you, but... what the... you know... consider it just paying our respects, since the hotkey for this is F after all, and if, as everyone knows, F pays respects. Yeah. What the hell was that? That guy's just like, maybe if I stand in the corner here and I'm very, very quiet, no one will notice me. What the hell? Okay. Oh, Minodora needs missiles. We can rectify that situation, my dear. We've got a bone wand, an iron scepter. I think we can drop that probably. No one needs that. This is also probably not as sensible. These we will need again in a bit. Are you still in ammo? Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay, now I wanted to read that letter. Where is it? Letter to Valerian. Unfortunately, it went into some free slots that I had in my inventory. There it is. Valerian, I was displeased to read your latest report on the finding of your searches. Or lack of findings, I should say. I overlooked the way your spies fumbled through the Solstice Festival, failing to keep tabs on the only unfamiliar face around the fires. Hardly raged at all when you assassin placed at Lumen Fortin on the morning after the solstice let Nikolai slip by to Lady knows where. And only fumed a little when your... this is so nicely written. And only fumed a little when your confidence in your bridge plan came to nothing. Now several days have passed and your trails are cold. Bridge plan. I see. I'm certain a lazy god like Nikolai will resort to soul-binding mortals for protection and will have no choice but to move about in search of answers, and in time a group of travelers with lifeless glowing eyes will surface. Be sure one of your orders in the right place to see it. Damn it, I knew I shouldn't have done that. But okay, the bridge plan, I guess that was the guys that started attacking us at the inn. And the assassin that let us slip away was the guy who came up to us in the very first instance that we left on the road towards Lumentark, where we left Lumenforten, and there was a guy on the road that approaches you. I think his name is Farn or Tarn or something. Probably not Tarn, because that's the guy who makes Dwarf Fortress, but something short name with an A. And he asks you at Erline and asks you all sort of questions, and I sort of rebuffed him, and nothing came of it. But it's pretty likely that this guy is, how to put it, like a bad egg, like the assassin that was mentioned here. Okay. Did it say anything more besides that? No, and it's not signed, but we can probably assume that it's Octavian again. Okay, so at least some of the events do make a little bit of sense now, and whoever this Octavian fellow is, he doesn't seem to hold us in the highest regards. I mean, not besides the fact that he tries to have us killed, but calling us a lazy god. I mean, he's not wrong. I actually did resort to soul binding, but only one, not the entire party. Damn it. Yeah, that was... interesting. So... what did we actually achieve here? We achieved pinning a face on the enemy. Or not a face, but a name, maybe. Like, we know there's a conspiracy out there that is after us, and that it's... well, I guess that the whole wandering lady thing was a bit of a dead end, wasn't it? Or not a dead end, but a red herring. I mean, I don't doubt that there is something to be learned at that temple, and or at that hallowed grove. And I don't doubt that we should go back there and find out what it is. I do, however, doubt that what we will find out is that there is any sort of involvement in this. What I'm wondering about, though, is whether this only targets us, then. Considering how this is phrased, like, it somehow gives me the impression, by talking about us as a lazy god and pointing out that we will resort to soul binding. I don't know, maybe we're not the only target. I'm not sure how to verify that, of course, but it's giving me funny implications there. Maybe there is a sort of a, I don't know, like some sort of a god-slaying thing going on here, where, considering how shitty gods are usually portrayed in mythologies, especially in ancient ones or pagan ones, that quite often they're like, in a very ambivalent sense, they're very human. If you look at the Nordic ones, for instance. Oh, harvesters. I'm gonna try to make a run for it. Well, yeah, if you look at like the Nordic ones, they have some human characteristics, and they're not particularly nice. So maybe there's some sort of a thing going on where a bunch of humans just go like, damn, we're totally fed up. we just want these gods to be gone, and to do that we'll just trap them in their incarnations and then murder them. I don't know. Maybe it's just us. Maybe we have wronged someone in particular. Maybe that's part of it. But I'm not sure. Of course, our angle is the most quote-unquote important one, since it's, you know, it's us. It's the main character. But Octavian, Valerian, and there's a war going on, and they're building towers, and they're having these native symbolisms on them, if that is related in some way. I don't know. Maybe it is just a thing where it's going like, oh, the Moon Lord came here and sort of subjugated this, or rather brought us the people that subjugated the land here, and therefore we hate him. It's a possibility. I just like how the game sort of sets you up to fulfill the prophecy, how even the manual sets you up, because the manual actually tells you, hey, it's a pretty good idea to start off with a soulbound party for your first playthrough before you know what you're doing. Which is probably not bad advice, but in a way it's also kind of setting you up to immediately do something, well, rather horrible to your party members, I'd say. Like, of course you're incarnating, and I'm not sure that counts, but I guess they're the same way. Like, they're just soulbound manifestations, and I don't know. It seems like there are some things. Oh god, that wasn't intended. It seems like there are some things that we may better not have done, or maybe we shouldn't have done those. So it's actually grammatically somewhat correct. Like soulbinding Minadora. I was already regretting that after I did it. It was really a lazy move, and the letter confirms it. But now I'm sort of fearing that there is going to be a reckoning, and that there is going to be consequences, which of course would be fantastic if they were. You know, that's why we're digging this sort of game after all. That because there's consequences for the stuff you're doing, and a lazy move deserves to be eventually punished. So I'd love if that were to be addressed. And since the letter is already pointing it out with the glowing eyes, and that wasn't actually a mistake on my part, and I actually did notice that, but I wasn't sure if it were to extend, like, since you can't really see the eyes of those two too well. Wasn't sure if that meant anything, but apparently it does. So the glowing eye thing apparently does mean, you know, you're soulbound, and it is actually a giveaway, and will give our party away to the people who are chasing us, which is also interesting and something to take into account. Can we actually? I've never really figured this out, but can we actually kick someone out of the party? We can. So theoretically we could get rid of Minadora and take someone else on. Not that it probably matters, since the damage might already be done, but I don't know. I'll consider it if we run into an interesting mercenary. I mean, we could build someone into a linguist who is not Minadora, since the last couple of times we picked up new party members, they all had some sort of skill points to distribute already. Oh, I'm just removing the fog of war here. I'm not ignoring these buildings. I'm just sort of scouting out the ends of the map, and then we'll take a peek inside here. Okay, you're a fisherman. Good for you. I wonder if there's also one of these towers or lighthouses around here in Rumen. We did hear of this town from the smuggler letter, but I don't think there was a name given. Was there? Is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, that one? No, that's the signal. God damn it. Bounty, no. Actually, let's... Oh no, we haven't fulfilled that one yet. Oh, there it is. Oh, Dedoslav. Okay, so we have to find Dedoslav and see if we can put the squeeze on him a little for being a smuggling bastard. Who peddles hallucinogens. Well, yeah, it seems like there is at least a little bit more information out there now, and I don't know how to follow up on this Valerian thing now, since he's dead. Maybe we need to, I guess, try and find out about the lighthouses, or I don't know. I guess we just take a trip to the places we haven't been yet and then sort of see if there's more towers or more clues. Let's talk to this guy. Hi, Sylvie. Are you from around here? No, although I've made many visits in my study of the arcane. I lived in Lev before the raids. Bought and sold interesting magical items from the north. But my home burned in the raids and now I'm selling my services as a mercenary sorcerer. Haha! So there's our opportunity. What schools do you specialize in? Best with the illumination magics and spells that bolster my companion's strength. I also have spent some hours studying the tongues of other races, although I'm only moderately competent, so he's also a linguist. What's your rate? 50. That seems reasonable. As you say, let's go. Can we... Can we kick you out? That's... This is probably a horrible case of metagaming, but I really don't want to... Hang on. Yeah. I kinda really don't want to be forced to gear the guy up again. Depending, of course, on what he has. Yeah. Right. Okay then. Let's try that again. So, thank you for your service. With your dismissal, regains control of her will. With the curse, leaves you. Okay, so at least she's getting her free will back. So let's try that again. And there you have it. A new companion hastily packs a satchel for the road, and you're on your way. Let's see here. Okay. That seems like he's of the appropriate level. He's level 8 and so are we. He's got 10 stat points to distribute. That is very nice. Let's keep it on the level as well as we do with our boss man. So let's give him some linguistics points. Same as Minadora. And then let's put the rest in... What do we want him to do? He can do Fearful Light. He can do Arcane Shield. Okay. Physical Shield. Shimmering Scales. Okay, this seems useful. I want someone who can also do... No, this is just the AoE heal. I don't want that actually. I want someone who can also do this somewhat competently. And I think we should just put the rest of his points into the physical shield so he can throw a buff on whoever gets targeted. Now what does this do? Transmuting into healing beam back with the companions. Okay. This is a heal? Okay. Color me intrigued. So what do you have? This one. And you have Fearful Light, but I was more interested in the... Yeah, you have that. You have that. And I think that one was the other one. Yeah, let's try this one. What does that actually do? Just checking. Nothing quite yet. We'll try it out. But I think I'm content having this guy around. What's your inventory like? Oh, you're one of those... You're one of those people, huh? Let's get you kitted out somewhat differently. Okay. Do I want you to keep that? I guess I do. Are you actually in any way skilled with that? No, you don't even have the skills for that. Well, doesn't matter, you probably won't have the time to do it anyway. Manadora with her bow was okay, but... ranged combat, still our weakness. We'll figure it out. Oh, I'm more of the brains than the brawn type. Oh, that's another sorcerer? Apology and corrupting magics. Interesting. Okay, maybe we could also consider that guy, now that we know he's there, if we ever feel like we need ranged combat more than we're capable of, which is not a lot. Hello, I kind of want to talk to the innkeep, thank you. Ho there, Spicer, looking for a place to rest? Just wondering if there was any interesting gossip going around town. Not much that the Spicer might be interested in. The Wand Maker and Sweet Shop owner were just married at that last full moon, but I don't know why you'd care about that. Had some surly oddballs in horned masks sweep through not too long ago. That was a bit strange, and that's saying a lot for Rumen. Do you know what they sought? Can't say, they didn't stay long enough to ask questions. Just entered my inn, poked around a bit, gave me a good long look and left. Startled some of the refugees from Lev, I'll say that. But they're quick to scare after what they've been through. The horned mask, is that the Inquisitor mask? Because then we already have what we need to get into Lev. What's wrong with the refugees? Seen quite a bit of violence in the last few years, you know? The Spire folk have raided before, and the towns of Lev are easy targets. But they've never been so determined. No one knows what's provoked them, but they don't seem to be content until all of Lev has burnt to the ground and those left alive enslaved. Do you think they'll reach further than Lev? I hope not, for we'd be their next stop. Plenty of monsters and spirits in between us and Lev though, better than any fence we could build. They don't have an organized army, just bands of raiders, and I can't see them taking on the murky northern forest just so they can loot our one shop. Is there still fighting happening? I've heard the Lev is under siege still, or at least I've heard that it's not safe to travel there. Not much news makes its way out its burned down gates, but you don't hear of many merchants or travelers headed to or from that direction, I'll tell you that. And those that do are turned back by fierce guards cautioning you to find cover elsewhere. Thanks for the information. Oh no, interesting, I'll leave you to your work, farewell. Right, so there's goings on. The Wand Maker got married during the Moon Festival, where we sort of ended up being trapped here. Exotic armor, I like the sound of that. Boriferous! Greetings, traveler. Do you have an interest in custom armor? You never are as well protected. Oh, you've got the same thing going on as the guy down in Orf's Bridge? All sorts. Been experimenting with armor made from the scales of harvesters, the source seen down in Emerald Metallis. Tough to get materials, but if you had some, I'd give you a discount. Yeah. Now look at your standard armors. Okay, so you have an inventory, that is good, and you have 800, that is really good. And you have weapons. Oh god, you have weapons, yes! Oh wow, okay. That looks like a really nice one. Oh god, I wish I had come here earlier. This is pretty good. AC +2. That's a really good helmet. That's a really good helmet. Here, have some junk. I call this junk. It's probably not junk, but... Oh right, we should probably also hang on to these, I guess? I don't know. Let's just get rid of Clint Eastwood for the moment. I'm just schlepping around way too much crap. Oh, we can't. Okay. On the ground. Away with you. 520. Well, that's actually a nice buff item if we have someone who casts Nauseate, so let's hold on to that. Let's hold on to the masks in case everyone needs one to enter the town. What's this? Oh, that's the ring. And it reduces casting speed quite a lot. I like it. Okay, so let us get the helmet. Tempted by this. It doesn't have much of an effective armor class, but lots of resistances, and this would be something nice for mercenary. I think 590 though. How much is this? 400. 5d3. How much? 2 dice 7. 43. Okay. It's effectively 1 damage dice more. That's totally worth it. 1 die 11. Bronze straight edge. 1 die 11. What are you carrying now? 5 die 2. Attack speed 2. 1 die 11 is a minor upgrade. Unless it's way faster. How fast is your axe then? 4. I think that's the same. Let's not forget to put the ring on Nico. And... okay, let's make a decision here. So we want... okay, this is slower, so this is not a good deal to give that to her. This is the same speed and more damage, so that's a pretty okay deal. And this is pretty decent, and I think I'm gonna take it. Right. I'm gonna put it on this fellow here, because it doesn't impede him as much as this armor does. Why is this bespoke splint mail? Oh, I didn't mean to select Nico. I meant to select this guy. Apparently the click didn't go through. Whoopsie. Okay. Right, now for... and my axe. And you have the Arbiter helm, so you're gonna get this one. You have this, you have this. I think that's fine. You have nothing. This doesn't actually affect casting oh, it does affect casting speed. 0.6, that's not very good. And this is casting speed 0.1. That's actually really good. Okay, guys, yeah. That's actually really good. But of course we want to keep the fancy hat because, you know, fancy hat and all. So this is the merchant I've been hoping to meet the entire game. It's like, he has weapons, oh my god! Finally! After so long, he has weapons. I guess on a second playthrough it probably pays to head to Rumen right away. What the hell is this? Okay. Never mind that. Oh, oops. Sorry. Rude. Sorry. Looking for a sweet? You're in luck. I've just pulled a pan of sweet biscotti out of the oven. But I have plenty of plain variety if that's to your taste. What's left of today's fare is out. Take a look if you'd like it. If you like, and I'll wrap something up for you. I'll see what you have. Do you have money? You have 400, and you have Cup of Kefera, actually. Do you buy armor for no reason whatsoever? You do. Thank you. Thank you. Very kind of you. This makes no sense whatsoever, but it's very kind of you to take this random armor for no apparent reason. Here, I leave you an edible heart. Okay, so there's nothing we can do about the fact that he got married. The dialogue doesn't offer us anything. We can break into his cellar. And I guess rob him blind or what? Yeah, of course. I mean, now that we've determined that we are sort of the bastard in this game, why not go all out? Sorry, that was the most RP thing to do, but... oh, a little metagaming now and then has to be permissible. What the hell? Oh there, Spicer, I can sell you some supplies if you're in need. You got all the basics you might want: arrows, elixirs, a few weapons, even some wooden bog boots, I believe, if you're heading towards Tratus Saltis. Nice hint, thanks. Could have used it earlier. I'd like to take a look. Okay, you have 250. Some weapons, just regular stuff, but that doesn't matter. All I'm really seeing here is merchants who still have money. And that's good enough for me. I'm happy to see it, because we will eventually run into the too much junk situation again. What's up with you? How now, traveler? Welcome to the Spicers Den. We have the finest array you'll see for many miles, collected all the way from the Terratorit Deserts down to the Lacavinian Isles. What can I interest you with? If you're the apprentice, where can I find your master? Why would you want from him? I'd just like to give my regards as a fellow Spicer. You'll find him upstairs, although he does not take kindly to strangers entering his chambers. I can't stop you from seeing him, but if you find him sour, don't say I didn't warn you. I'm sure he's only sour from having such a dolt as an apprentice. These options just so friendly and, you know, it's just such an ass. A territorial man with coiled orange hair stands across the room, a dark scowl forming on his face. Excuse ready, Nico steps forward. Who let you into my chambers? Leave now, or I'll call the constable. I was looking for the Spicer, is that you? Aye, and if you have business with me, you can talk to me in my store, not my primus quarters. I stumbled onto someone you know. Oh, your Dedoslav, awaiting the arrival of some illegal hallucinogen. I found a letter linking you to them. And now you think to blackmail me, is that it? Looking to partner with you. Since I dispatched your men, I thought you might need new help. Can you give me a reason I shouldn't? I think you'll find yourself facing a sorcerer with powers you cannot fathom. You can hand over the letter and walk away with your life, or attempt to leave this room with it and die. How about this? Give me 500 emeralds and you can have the letter. Everyone wins this way. I would take your bargain if I feared for a moment that you could best me. Your time is up. I'll pry the letter from your dying hands. Bold last words, Spicer. Okay. Let's check out our friend's spellbook here. Let's try the... I think we probably need the arcane shield though, don't we? Why am I not finding it now? I should... Okay, there it is. I need to quick spell... Hello? I need to quick spell this, but it doesn't work. Okay, now it works. Okay, so let's try an arcane protection on this guy. I think he's probably attacking Nico. Okay. See if this is gonna work. Okay, we're already beating him up a little. He's badly injured. And he's dead. Okay then. Right, then I guess that's that. Let's stop casting spells. Oh, that shields the entire party, does it? Oh, I didn't mean to pick that helmet up, but oh well. Well, letter to Derislav and emeralds. I guess the apprentice is now the master. Spicer's sort of operating on the same principle as the Sith, apparently. Spicer. Oh, Maya, hang on. In regards to our last meeting, I'm requesting an order of spices sent to the left console. You'll find the gate guard suspicious, but they'll know to let one answering to your name in, or any agent you send in your place with proper paperwork. Maya. Huh. So that's a name we've heard before. That's a name that had something to do with Octavian. Hi there. Your master is a little ill. He was murdered, but it is not known who did so. My apprenticeship was nearly over anyway, so I'm in charge of the shop now. It does work! I know enough to keep the deliveries in order, and my knowledge of spices is quite extensive, you'll find. Sorry to hear that. As a fellow spicer, he was a friend of mine. I had lent him something a few months back. Do you mind if I look around for it? Not at all. His belongings are still upstairs. I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to move them out yet. My thanks. You will find that I did that for you. Well, that was nice. I approve. I like it. It's, you know, it's something. But this is a cool spell. Like, I didn't know that was an AoE spell either. I should have tried out the other spells way sooner, but it dawned on me so very late that we can actually use them without having skill points in them that I never really bothered to. Istav, and we're in the way. Wandmaker. Hello, Istav. What are you? I? Are you Wandmaker? I don't know why my English is suddenly on Terminator levels. I'm the uncle of the Wandmaker here, but I know nothing of the art. I'm here helping him sort through his records. You'll have to barter with him if you need a wand. Speak with your nephew then. Farewell. What do you do here? I'm the uncle, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Okay, you are clearly not very talkative. Hello, Wandmaker. Welcome to the finest shop of wands in all of the Staglands. I use only the freshest and finest materials to craft these delicate beauties. Would you care to see them? What kind of materials do you use? It depends on what properties I wish the wand to carry. For quicker casting I prefer the hide of a boxshroomer, although in a pinch I'll grind the eye teeth from a child. What? For arcane protection I find that the scales of an imp are the best. Embedding gems enhances the power and the appearance, of course. I'll take a look now. How much money do you have? 260. What kind of wands do you have? Do they actually add any spell effects? Foul creep damage? Teleport damage? Eclipse healing? Okay, that could be interesting. Nauseate. Casting speed. -1. What in the hell is this? And he has 2 of them. Okay. Hang on a second. I think Nico already has a wand. It does fall creep damage, but he barely casts it. I'm not reading this wrong, am I? So CS is casting speed, and there's not a point in front of it. It also gives spell resistance and spell dodge chances. That's nuts. Okay, yes, we'll... Oh, you can't afford that. Hang on, where's the other? God damn it. This one's also... Ah, you can afford that after I bought them, probably, can't you? Yes, you can. That's a good boy. Did I buy the right one? Yes, I did. Okay. Give me that. And you get that. Oh, god damn it. Do I want... No, I don't. I'm okay with that for now. That is really nice. So, you take that. And you take that. That should be a bit of a buff, shouldn't it? I should think so, like -1, that's considering that we're usually moving like point something fractions. There is definitely something to be said for a full -1 effect. What are you? Elixirs and alchemy. Seems to be the shopping spree episode, but you know, sometimes we'll have to do it and then we get some new dialogue and whatever. So that's okay. Greetings, traveler. Are you interested in purchasing elixirs? I have a few varieties and I'm the only seller you'll find brewing holy elixirs. What are holy elixirs? I don't know if you stumbled into the path of any spirits, but anyone who has knows that they're nigh impossible to kill, shielded and protected as they are with a special brand of magic. Long ago we crafted the green gases you'll see outside near the gates to keep the spirits away. And I found a way to bottle it into elixirs for protection on the go. I'll see, I'll take a look now. Okay. What do we do? It's 10, 450. Yeah, I think that's gonna work out in our favor. Let's give you one more pair of boots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's give you even more pair of boots because we don't need that many. Do we want more of these? Probably will do. Yeah. What else? Nothing I want, I don't think. Yeah. Okay. So that was helpful. So we know torches are for the mist wolves, and these things are for the spirits. So maybe that'll make it a little easier and not so much of an insta-wipe if we get ambushed on the way to Lev. I'm not sure we should go there yet. Maybe we should go to Fortea Mare first. I also want to explore the rest of this town, if there is a rest to this town. But for the moment I think we've run on long enough. Sorry that was a bit shopping heavy, but like I said, we did learn a few new things, and we did learn the correlation with the Spicer with Octavian's people, with Maya. So I'm curious where that leads. All signs are pointing towards the west now, Lev and Fulda Mare. So thanks for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed watching, and see you next time. Bye for now.